Right, we're on. Today we're going to talk about putting. We need to get the ball in the hole, very, very important. It's the name of the game. So getting the ball in the hole, absolutely key. Today I'm going to give you 3 tips that guys use on tour. They're obviously tour proven, but these 3 tips are the fundamentals of the putting stroke. Very, very, very important. A lot of people neglect this. If you incorporate these 3 moves into your golf stroke, your putting stroke, you will hole more putts. I guarantee you will hole more putts. Let's go for it. So holing more putts, obviously very important. We gauge everything in holing putts, don't we? The number on the scorecard is obviously what dictates how good a player we are or have been on that day. I personally feel as though if I strike the putt better, I miss a lot of putts, we all miss lots of putts, but if we put the best strike we possibly can on there, then we've given ourselves the best chance to hole that putt. If we give ourselves the best strike possible, that's going to give us the best chance. Now, strike is what it's all about. It's trying to get the middle of that putter, making sure the body's working correctly, and today that's what we're going to do. This is intense, this is good stuff, you'll enjoy this. So in order to get that good stroke on the putter, the good strike on the putter, we have to make sure we use the shoulders. Now, you've heard this a million times, you have to rock the shoulders and not turn the shoulders. Now, how does that actually feel though? How do we rock the shoulders? Turning the shoulders is great if you're hitting driver. We're not hitting driver, we need to rock the shoulders. We have to educate the player or learn ourselves how that actually feels. So to feel that, take your address position. If I take my address position here behind golf ball, there. Now if I take my putter, full address position, take my putter, I get my hands nice and level, and then from there all I want to do is I want to lift the right side of the putter up and let the left side go down to feel the rocking of the shoulders. Now that's rocking of the shoulders. Now I am doing this from the shoulder, I'm lifting the putter up and down from the shoulder, not from the forearm. I'm not just doing that from the forearm, from the elbow. I'm doing this motion, the right shoulder's lifting the right hand side up, right shoulder lifts right hand side up, left shoulder lifts left hand side up. Now you can see that motion there, that's a rocking motion. That is a rocking motion. Right shoulder lifts right side of the putter up, left shoulder lifts left up. That's a rocking motion. Now I'm going to show you a turning motion, a rotational motion, which is great for driver. You ready? Look what the putter does. Very different. Rocking, putting, turning, look at my shoulders, turning, driver. That's the difference between the two. Now there is an element of turning of the shoulders depending on the length of the putt, but if we can concentrate on rocking the shoulders in the first place, then we're in a much better position. So if I've got a very long putt, then there's going to be an element of the shoulders are going to turn because the putter has to come back in the side beside you. If you don't do that, then there's going to be lots of manipulation to try and keep the putter square. But generally we want to try and feel as though we rock these shoulders. Rock these shoulders. So here we go. So it's all about strike. It's not necessarily about holing putts because eventually that'll come. So I take my address position. Here. Pretty good there. Then feel right shoulder up, left shoulder up, right shoulder up, left shoulder up. Now nothing's happening from the elbows here. It's the shoulders that's making that happen. Good. Then incorporate that into the stroke. So right shoulder up, left shoulder up. Good feel, good putt. Again, you can feel it in the lats. You can feel different muscles working, keeping it flat. Rocking the shoulders. Good again. And one more. There we go, we're on. Second thing we need to do to incorporate into this is we need to make sure there's 2 things in the golf swing, or the putting stroke, sorry, that do not move, and that's your head and your knees. So if we can get the shoulders to rock, keep the head and the knees steady, different game. You see a lot of people putting and there's a lot of leg action going on. That's no use. If I use my legs, what's going to happen to my shoulders? They're going to start to turn. If I keep my legs nice and steady, then I can rock. Much more chance of being successful. So address position. Right shoulder up, left shoulder up, head still, knees still. Oh, it's lovely. Look at that. All day long. Step on, try and recreate that feeling. Right shoulder up, left shoulder up, knees and head still. Didn't even look up. I assume that went in. I was using my ears. Yeah, well done, Steve. Right shoulder up, left shoulder up. That's short. You could feel from the strike. So working on that, very, very important. That's a great way, that's the best way, that's the only way. It's not the only way, but it's the way I recommend. So it's probably the most productive way to feel the shoulders doing their thing. Right shoulder, left shoulder. Keeping that putter just nice and flat on your palms, don't grip it, nice and flat. We don't want to lift from the forearms, that's cheating. Right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder, left shoulder. So one more thing to mention, you can clearly see there by the dew on the grass that my putt there has rolled from right to left. You can see the marks that the ball's left. So how do I know that? How do I learn that? There's a dead simple way to work this out. So it's quite a subtle break that. Let me just hit one to show you the break. Good camera angle there for this. Right shoulder, left shoulder. So you can see it turning left, everything's missed low there, you can clearly see that. So it's not a huge break, but how do I identify that when I'm playing the shot? If I'm not 100% sure if there's break or not, what do? I have to find the straight putt. So if I look for the straight putt, if I can find the straight putt, which is here, straight up and down the hill, if my ball lies to the right of me, then it breaks right to left. If the ball lies left of me, then it breaks left to right. So if it was to lie left of me here, then of course it would break the other way, left to right. That's Bryson DeChambeau that came up with that chat, but it's fact. Find the straight up and down putt. If your ball's right of that, breaks right to left. Ball's left of it, breaks left to right. So my ball's right of the straight putt being, as I mentioned, from here, straight up the hill, my ball's to the right of it, breaks right to left. Even if you think there's no break, if you find the straight up and down, you'll find the subtle break that's there. So right to left, knees are quiet, head's quiet. Right shoulder up, left shoulder up, right shoulder up, left shoulder up, rocking of the shoulders, right shoulder up, left shoulder up. Boom, I'm stopping there. Guys, there we go. I hope that's really helped with your putting. That's 3 tips from the tour that are proven. They're absolutely tour proven, and they can really incorporate that into your game. You will see massive benefits within your putting. Strike, it's not all about holing putts. Can't explain that enough. If you're able to produce a better strike, you will hole more putts. But that's all you can do, is put the best strike on it possible. And if you miss, you miss. You've done everything you possibly can. But over time, that improved strike, that improved understanding of how the shoulders work, the rocking of the shoulders as opposed to the rotation of the shoulders, is going to give you a much better strike. Keeping the knees and your head quiet as well, you can see how it's much more structured. And then of course, understanding the line. If you're not sure of the line, find the straight line. Find the straight line, work from there. If the ball lies to the right of it, it's right to left. If it lies left of it, it's left to right. Guys, I'm bringing kind of forgot what I was saying there. I'm bringing content to the channel twice a week just now. Thanks very much for watching the Ben Hogan series. I think you all enjoyed that. We will do a part 2 of that at some point. Subscribe to the channel, that'd be great, thank you. Also hit the bell notification, that gives you instant notifications of all my videos. And it's great to get out in Peebles Golf Course today. It's normally my coaching or my videos I've done at another course because it's quieter, but I got up this morning early deliberately to come to Peebles and do it at glorious Peebles. Thank you very much, bye bye.